Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, that's better. Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. I'm doing this on my laptop, and it seems the laptop has like lag time, and I keep messing up. So I scheduled 11:30, but why wait a half hour? So happy Halloween, everybody! I am not playing a Halloween themed game. I'm playing a like an ancient Greece Atlantis game. I played. This is my fourth time playing live. Let's hope that this is the charm. There we go. Center me a little bit more. I lost 3 times. This is a rough game. This is a rough game. And as normal, whenever I do these solo videos, I always put a link in here if anybody wants to pop in and talk to me while I'm playing. I got a few people watching. If anybody could just confirm that it looks good, sounds good. And all right, so I'm just going to start going. The rules are pretty simple. I'll talk the rules out as we're playing. This is a cooperative game, meaning all the players are on the same team versus the game. You want to survive. How do you win? You build all of these components, and then you put in the power core last. And then when you put in the power core, you win. It's the only way to win. We lose if this tile gets flipped over and sunk beneath the sea. So there we go. All right, let me take a sip. This will probably be my last late night video for a while as I go back to work on Monday. So in a one-player game, I have the hologram. It's just an extra worker. Yes, this goes over here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to flip this over to see what the hologram power is. Every turn, the hologram has a different power. So this turn, he's the astrologer. You may place the hologram and up to 2 other Atlanteans after everyone else suffers misfortunes, but before it. Okay, so what does that mean? That means I get to see what happens and then take my turn. So it like simulates seeing the future. All right, so let's go. First thing I always like to do is recruit, get more workers. You know, you got to get more and more workers. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here. So I'm spending a whole bunch of workers just to get workers. And the hologram is going to use his power. So at this point, I do misfortunes. In a solo game, you get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I always take 4 cards and flip them over one at a time. Otherwise, I lose track of how many cards. So, okay. I as you can tell, since I like to write comic books, I like story. And I love board games that tell stories. I love games that are dripping with theme, and this game is so thematic. So we got an astrologer telling us that bad things are going to happen, and the skies turn red. You may spend at the beginning of every turn, I get a mystic energy, and then this card says get 1 mystic energy. I may spend 3 mystic energy to recruit the mermaid. Well, there's no. I only have 2, so I can't do. So just imagine that. It's the days of Atlantis. Astrologer starts warning of things to come, and now the skies are turning red. And then the mountains flood. So this card says the mountains. So right over here. So the flood is happening as far away from civilization as possible. But then things are calm. This is like the best card in the deck. Actually, I take it back. This is the best card of the deck because not only does nothing happen, but I get some mystic energy. And then the forests start to flood. So it's very satisfying that there's art on these tiles. And then, so I'm just going to put this discard pile over there. Okay. And now I get to place these 2 guys. We'll go here. And why is that significant? Because I get to avoid. If you're on a tile when it floods, you basically lose your turn. Oh, hey, Tony Greco's here. How you doing, Tony? Pretty good. We didn't have a lot of people. It seems like this block doesn't have a lot of people. We've got a bunch of kids. And then my wife was upset because she saw a bunch of kids, like it happened 3 times. They just went right by our house. They went to my neighbor on the left, they went to the neighbor on my right, but they didn't go to. So my wife's like, "Do we have a spooky house? Like, what's going on?" The door was open, the light was on, but they didn't come to our house. So needless to say, I got a lot of candy to eat. All right, so now I'm going to take the actions. So I'll grab 2 dice. Okay, I'll roll. So this hologram is going to try to, Keys of the Forest, try to gather some crystals. The bot is with him. The bot gives him +2. So I don't know if you can see this. This says 5, so he really only needs a 3. He rolls a 4. We recover some crystal. So I'm going to put crystal right here on my board. And then these 2 guys come back. Okay. I'm taking another character, so I have a different power than the last few times I played. So I am the Stormcaller. Whenever a basic flood is drawn, you may choose to treat it as a basic flood, misfortune from the peninsula where your leader is placed. So I can call the flood to where I am. Whenever a special misfortune is drawn, you may return your leader to the supply to cancel it. Okay, I just gotta look up one word. What exactly does supply mean? Like if it comes back to my board, that is fine. But if it goes all the way to there, that sucks. I gotta look up the word. This is boring to look at. I guess I gotta Google this. I gotta Atlantis rising supply. Okay, what does it say? It doesn't say. Okay, so this is my supply. That is reserve. Okay, that's good. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so I could basically use my power to cancel a misfortune. Yeah. Alex. Yeah, 4th time. I'm hoping 4th time is the charm. I played earlier today. It's the 4th time. Okay. So now these 2 guys are going to try to recruit other workers. I roll 2 dice. I need a total of 7. I just rolled a 7. I rolled a 7. Okay, so I get 1 worker from the reserve. And these 2 guys come back. And then these guys need an 8. They're farther away from the water. 4 and 2 is 6. And I will spend 2 mystic energy to make it 8. So these guys come back and these guys come back. I'm of the opinion. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move mystic energy over here like I normally do, so everybody can see what I have. Everybody can see what I have if I put everything here. See, this is the symbol for the mystic energy that goes there. But I will put all my stuff over here. So I have these workers. I have all that right there. So right now, first round, I gathered some crystal, but I got some workers. So that is not bad. And then you can see the wave counter is at 0. So we flood 0 tiles. Then I move it to 1. I give myself mystic energy because that's what we do in a solo game. And I begin a new, the hologram power. The Artificer. When you place your landing, you may place the hologram on an empty placement spot on an unbuilt component. That component is available for use this round by anyone following Okay. So what that means is I could use the powers here before the machines are built. Hey, Edwin. How you doing, Edwin? How's everything? Good to see you. Good to see you. How's everybody? Everybody have a good Halloween? What's your favorite candy? Everybody, what's your favorite candy? All right. So what do I want to do? I got one crystal. I like this one. So I'm gonna put one guy down here. He's gonna gather some ore. Okay. This guy is going to mine the ore. Well, he's gonna mine the ore. He's gonna refine the ore. This guy. These two will recruit another worker. A hologram. Let's see. He's just going to go here. This is just free resources. That's just free resources. So I'll be silly not to go there. And this guy will go here. And my storm chaser. You know what? We're going to go to the library. We're going to go to the library. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's that. All right. I gather 4 cards. One. I think I took more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'll put that one back. All right. All right. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. No event. Seas are calm. Seas are calm. Seas were calm. Seas were calm. I swear I shuffled this. But then the cities flood. The cities flood. Why is that? Oh, that's a basic flood. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? All right, the city's floods. So these 2 guys get washed out of an action, and this floods. All right. All right. The hologram is going to roll a die, and he just gets resources. 5. So 5, he gets, what the hell is that? Mystic energy, or, oh, gold. He gets a lump of gold. Okay, so you get gold. Put him up there. This guy needs a 3. Yes. So we get another crystal. These 2 come back. That guy needs a 3 to get ore. Yes, he gets some ore. And then this guy immediately takes that ore and turns it into 3 bars of Atlantium. So these 2 guys can come back. This guy gets 2 library cards. And since he's in the best spot in the library, he gets to keep them both. Okay, so this is a map of the mountains. Place the Griffin Eyrie location near the island. So that is spent. So I'll put that right there. I love stuff like that. And the Enigma of Atlantis, I got this every day. 1 leader in an advanced peninsula may take its action 1 additional time this round. So I'm going to spend it right now. And he's going to take another 2. Okay, and I got to put the Griffin. So here is the Griffin Eyrie. So this is the Griffin Eyrie right there. That's a spot. So I'll put the Griffin on it. Where is the Griffin? There we go. And I'll explain that after I read these cards. The Puzzle of Protection. The leader is in a wild peninsula and may take an action 2 additional, but he is in a civilized one. The Lore of Persuasion. Gain 3 volunteers. I'll grab these 3 volunteers right now. Why wait? Why wait? All right. Volunteers are temporary workers. They got to stand up. They got to stand up. No lazy workers in my camp. Okay. I admire your persistence and perseverance. Well, it's just a fun game. It really is fun. I really enjoy this. And believe it or not, I enjoy this talking with you guys. It's kind of fun. You know, after 3.5 months of just sitting around reading comics, I haven't read a comic in 2 days. I've just been like playing games and stuff because I'm going back to work. This is kind of fun. This is nice interaction. You know, I've been sitting down here really all summer long because, you know, we being out of work because of the broken neck. I was on disability. I was trying not to spend any money. It's hard to spend money when you're just sitting home. So, you know, Reading comics I already paid for. Playing games I already paid for. So that was that. Now I got to flip over one tile. So this is the same number as this. So I will flip that over. There we go. And then this goes over here. I get another mystic energy. And we get another power for the hologram. So he is now the Aquanaut. You may place the hologram on any flooded tile. That tile is available for use this round by anyone, following the usual placement rules. When any tile on that peninsula floods, treat that tile with the hologram as though it was also flooded. Okay. All right, so I might as well do this and one of these guys. So they're going to recruit another 2 workers. These 2 temporary guys are going to recruit another worker. He will go down to the library. The leader, let's see. Let's see. We'll get some crystal. And I'll put a bot with him because he could go. I'm going to use this. So he will get some gold. He will get some ore. He's going to build a component and he will refine. All right. So now I got to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay. So I got 4 misfortune cards. Let's see what happens. Red Skies. Gain 1 mystic energy and recruit the mermaid. Okay, so I'm going to spend this mystic energy because I got 1 more, and I will recruit the mermaid. So I got the mermaid. I love the mermaid because she lets you get a lot of mystic energy. A lot of mystic energy. The city's flood. Ugh. Is there anything I could do about that? All right. All right, so the city's flood. So these guys come back. These 2 guys get lost. So I lost 3 out of my 4 temporary workers. No, I lost all 3 of my temporary workers. All right. Oh, well. Unflood a tile. Unflood a tile. I forgot that was unflood. So this city tile. It was just a tidal wave. And calm seas. Nothing happens. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to, a leader in a wild peninsula may take actions 2 additional times. So he gets to do this 3 times. So we're going to try, he only needs a 3. So 2, 1, 3. Yay, I got 1 crystal. Thanks. I guess the leader's not used to physical labor. This guy's going to try for gold. It's going to be that type of game. Okay, that guy's going for ore. He gets the ore, which that guy immediately turns into 3. So this guy got the ore. This guy smelted it into Atlantis, and this guy just takes 2 library cards. Okay, and I get, since it's the very first spot, I get to keep them both. I get the Cloak of Thalassa. When you resolve your first calm seas card each round, shuffle it back into the deck instead of discarding it. You may discard this card to stop drawing a misfortune. Oh, that's pretty cool. I already got 2. I already got 3, though. Clasp of Pontus. When you draw your first basic misfortune each round, you may discard it without effect and draw again. If you have the Cloak of Thalassa, when you draw a basic flood, you may spend 3 mystic energy to cancel it. All right. So I just happened to got. Wow. I really got to hold on to mystic energy. I actually feel like I might win this game. Yeah. Wow. That's bad to say because the game gets angry when that happens. All right. So where was I? Now I got to flood one tile. One tile. So this one, it got hit, it got reseeded, and then it got hit again. Okay, I turn this over here. I get 1 mystic energy, and I get a new power for the hologram. The emissary. Any island tile containing the hologram will support additional Atlantean beyond its maximum capacity. Okay, that's good. I might use that to just get 4 cards from the library. Do some card mining. This guy came back. I forgot about this guy over here. This guy was going to build. So I'm going to build this. This is the Abetting Pharaohs. Recruit 1 available ally. So that cost me 3. And the only available ally is the Griffin. So I recruited the Griffin. So I don't have to go here. But I could still go here to get treasure. I could still get treasure. And what does okay. So I have the mermaid, and now I have the Griffin. Where is the Griffin? I'm obsessed with getting all of these creatures on my side. So the Griffin, Atlanteans placed on a tile with the Griffin may collect gold rather than ore when they succeed in the mountains. So I guess the Griffin flies us up to better because it is easier to get gold here than it is in the regular gold area. So that is awesome. And the mermaid, you must place the mermaid on a flooded tile. Any Atlantean on a peninsula tile adjacent to the mermaid collects 1 mystic energy before taking its action. In a tile in the mermaid's peninsula floods, return it to her supply. So she's going to help me power this cloak. Okay, so now what am I going to do? So I'm going to put the mermaid here. I'm going to put the Griffin here. I'm going to put 2 guys over there. I'm going to put 2 guys over here to recruit. The hologram will go here, and it could cause another person to go with them because that's its power this turn. So we'll go there, and I will get some crystal over here. There we go. Okay, I got my. All right, so now 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just check it. No comments, huh? Anybody? What's your favorite candy? Did anybody dress up? Did anybody have a lot of people following? My comics are all approved. They're printing now as we speak. Centaurs. I never saw this before. Centaurs. Return to their pools a number of Atlanteans equal to the number of unflooded tiles in the least flooded wild peninsula. We'll pay that much gold instead to recruit the Centaur. Okay, return to their pools a number of Atlanteans equal to the number of unflooded tiles in the least flooded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. Return to the pools a number of Atlanteans equal to the number of unflooded tiles in the least flooded wild peninsula. It's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm being shaken down. I got to return 6 workers or bribe the Centaur into joining us by paying them 6 gold. I don't have 6 gold, so I got to bring back 6 workers. Okay, That really, really sucks. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy crap, that sucked. That just sucked. Centaurs. What are you doing to me, Centaurs? And now the hills flood. That Centaur card sucks. The forges flood. I just picture black steam. And rioting and looting. Each council loses one resource of their choice. Oh, this sucks. So just people are turning into their basic instincts or and just ruining stuff. So this guy can't do anything. The Griffin does nothing. She does nothing. He gets 2 cards, and I get to keep them both. What a rough turn. What a rough turn. The power of the masses. Each player gains 2 mystic energy for each follower in their pool in excess of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna use this right. Well, yeah, I'll use this right away. Oh, I just realized that. Oh no, I have it. So I get 2 mystic energy. And then this is an artifact. The Razor of KRS. You may spend 1 mystic energy to flip a tile you just rolled to its opposite face. I'll keep that. So if it's a 2, the other side's a 5. That's not bad. That's not bad. I got some good artifacts. And now I got to flip over 2 tiles. I'll flip over here. Sorry, I just knocked into the tripod. The hills and the forest. All right. And then bring this over to 2. And I get 1 mystic energy. Let's see what the next... the Explorer. When the hologram is on a tile with the Wild Peninsula, the target number for that tile is reduced by 1. Okay. Okay. So that should help a little bit. All right. So I'm going to put him here with the bot. So that should guarantee that we get some crystal. I'm going to put this guy over here because we could build this. So I'll put this here. Right away. Oh, wow. This could be built. So I'll put this guy over here. These 2 guys will recruit. I'll put the mermaid here. This guy's going to get some gold. And this guy will try to get some ore because we're gonna need to refine it into Atlantium. All right. So now we got 4 tiles. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. The libraries flood. The libraries flood. There goes that great space where you draw 2 cards and you get to keep 2 of them. The libraries flood. Oh, what's this? I never saw this one before. Lack of support. Counselors lose their abilities this round. Any illegally placed Atlanteans are returned to their pool. So I lose my abilities to battle the storms. Watch. Calm seas. Okay. That didn't really screw me this turn. Okay. So first things first, the mermaid gives those 2 guys 2 energy. And then I'll roll for them. I know you can't see. It's 2 dice. I need an 8, but 8 plus 2. So I need to roll a 6 or better. Yes. So I recruit another worker. These two come back. The mermaid comes back. This guy, that space is considered a 4, and I have +2 on the dice. So I didn't even need the bot. I didn't even need the power. I'm getting some stuff this turn. Okay, the Griffin. Do I want to get gold? Yeah, I'm there. I might as well get gold. So I need a roll of 3 to get gold. And I got 2 guys there. I rolled a 3 and a 1. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 mystic energy to use the Razor of Chaos to flip a die. There, I get 2 gold. And then these all come back. Okay. What's going on? Did I just black out for a second? Because I just got an update notification. Oh, the Cloak of Thalassa. When you resolve your first Calm C card each round, shuffle it back into the deck instead of discarding it. You may discard this card to skip drawing a misfortune. Oh, okay. When you first, you may discard it without the effect and draw again. I'm forgetting my powers. You may also have the Cloak. When you draw, so I could. Oh, shoot! All right, I gotta remember what I'm doing. So this gets shuffled back into the deck. So I'm just gonna bring the deck over here. So make it easier, because with these artifacts, I'm gonna be manipulating the deck a lot. So once a turn, I could put a Calm C card back, and once a turn, I could discard a basic misfortune. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put this deck of cards up. I'll put the deck right there. Here's the misfortunes right here. All right. Yeah. Can you see them? Can you see them? Okay. You don't need to see that empty space up there. Oh, Alex says I'm fine. Okay. All right. So what was I doing? Oh, okay. I cleared these guys up. So I guess I'm flipping over 2 tiles is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, right? Flipping over 2 tiles. All right. No, I'm not. This guy is going to build this. So I built the quantum relay. Next round, draw 2 and choose 1 additional power for the hologram. So I get 2 powers for the hologram from now on. Oh, no. I have to put a guy there to do that. So, and this guy is going to build this component. This is the possibility multiplier. What that does is that unlocks this space. So now I could possibly build 3 components. So I'm just going to shunt these down so you can see. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more things to build. All right. And I got 2 pieces of gold. So I'm going to go for this. All right. All right. So, all right. New round. So I draw 2 hologram cards. Oh, no, I don't. I only draw 1. I gotta put a person there. The Artesian. You may use the hologram this turn to build a magic item with a discount of 1 resource or mystic energy. All right, so these are the magic items. You're immune to Medusa's gaze. Who cares? Helm of invisibility. Do not interact with monsters. Allows to destroy an Atlantean in your crystal sword. Gain +2 to die rolls. Oh, okay. To all die rolls destroyed to allow an Atlantean. Oh, so this will give me +2 to all die rolls. So I might want that. A constellation cloak once around when you would be flooded by a basic flood. Ignore that misfortune instead. Oh, okay. These are okay. These are bad. I remember these sucking. Once per round, when your tile floods, take your action and relocate to it. Mirror shield. You are immune to Medusa's gaze. Oh, these are a lot better than I thought. I want this crystal sword. So this round, I'm going to try to get that crystal sword. I got the mystic energy. I need Atlantium, and I need a crystal. All right. So I'm going to go to try to get that. All right. So how do I get that? I need Atlantium. So I'll send a guy to get Atlantium, which means I need ore. So I'll send a guy to get ore. I better get the ore, so I'm going to send that guy there. These two guys will recruit. I'll send the mermaid there. I'll send this guy over here. Oh, no. I'll send the bot over there. I'll send this guy over here to get some crystal. He'll go with him to get some crystal. And these guys will go here to get some gold. I love gold. I love gold. Okay, now I'm going to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here's 4 cards. A controlled flood. Whenever basic, okay, when you solve your first calm, when you draw your first basic fortune, if you have, okay, so the storm catch, whenever special misfortune is rolled, so this is a special misfortune. So this guy, the storm caller, is going to cancel this card. So that's what he does. He cancels the card. All right. But I got another. I got another same exact. When you draw your first basic, this isn't basic. Okay, so I have to deal with two tiles flooding. 2 tiles flooding. So I have to flood the libraries because I don't want to mess with any of my actions. Poor libraries. I always feel bad. I don't know why. I know why, because I'm a reader. All right. Calm seas. This gets shuffled back. And a controlled flood. Oh, God. Oh, God. I hate to do it. Because so this is going to get hit. And a library is going to get hit. Oh, man. That sucked. I thought I had control of the storms. I thought I had control of the storms. But I get to shuffle in this card. So I'll shuffle in that. Oh, no, I don't have 2 hologram powers. Okay. I'm just so happy I got the mermaid and the griffin. I want to get all of the monsters. The deck is just too big to shuffle. It just in halves. So I'm going to put the deck here since those components are gone. All right, so I'm done with that. These guys got screwed out of a turn. So I'm going to try to build this. Okay. Of course, I didn't put anybody on the component place to move. So first things first, the mermaid gives me 2 mystic energy. Okay, so I'll pull her off. These 2 guys are going to roll their dice. I need to roll an 8, but I have +2, so I really only need a 6. And I recruit the last worker, so I don't really need the cities anymore. Okay, I'll do this guy. So he's going to get some crystal. He needs a 5, but he has +2 because the bot, he needs a 3. All right, so that's not the bot, but he rolled a 5 anyway. So we get 1 crystal. This guy also needs a 5. He rolls a 1. I'm going to spend 1 energy to use the Razor of Chaos to flip this to the other side. Makes it a 6. And then we got that. All right. I'm loving these artifacts. Okay, so this guy, he needs needs a 1. Yay, he got gold. And no, he got ore. And then that guy is good. Yeah, why did I put the bot here? Well, I guess I just wanted it. All right, so these guys all come back. I get 1 ore, and then this guy turns it into 2 Atlantium, which I'm just going to put here to remind myself next turn to build that. Why do I want to build this? Because this is just, I don't have to roll any dice. This is just get stuff. I don't control what I get, but I get stuff. And now I have to flip over 2 tiles. So I will flip over this city tile, and I'll flip over this forge tile. Okay, this now goes to 3, and it stays 3 for the rest of the game. I get 1 mystic energy as per the rules. And let's see what the new hologram card is. The Alchemist. Collect the potion cards. Choose and draw 2 into your hand. During this round, the hologram may use 1 potion at any time, even to interrupt other games. All right, so where'd I put the potion cards? Oh, they're over here. Okay. So I get 2, and I could use... Draw 2 into your hand. During this round, the hologram may use 1 potion at any time. Okay, so I'm really only going to... I could take 2... Okay, so I'm just going to drink this one. The Wrath of... Gain mystic energy equal to the Wraith counter -1. It's at 3, so I'm just going to take it and get 2 energy. And I'm done dealing with potions. Thank you for whipping up a potion. Thank you for whipping up a potion. All right. So there we go. Oh, that was the hologram turn. So now I got a place. I won't be going to the cities too much anymore. I really like in the library. So, okay. So I'm going to put 1 guy over here to build a component. I'm going to put 1 guy over here so that the hologram has 2 powers next turn. What do I need? Okay, this can be built. I have 2 crystal. So I have this. I have this. I'm gonna put this guy over here and hope that I could get gold. I'm gonna put him over here. I'm gonna put the griffin with him so he can get gold. And I'll put the bot with him to almost guarantee he gets gold. I'm going to put him here to get more gold. And then I'll put him here to refine that. One of those pieces. One guy's going to get gold. Another guy's going to get ore. And then that guy's going to refine the ore. This guy will get some crystal. This guy will, he will get that, and 1 mystic energy. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here's 4 misfortune cards. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to say anything. Tony, how's Albuquerque? A controlled flood. This is a special tile. What can't we do something with the special tile? Yeah. So this guy's going to cancel the special misfortune. Onslaught. This round, monsters act twice. Well, there's no monsters. So this shouldn't have been in the deck. This is only shuffled into the deck if there were monsters. So I feel I have to draw another one to replace it, which is good. I get red skies. I get this. And if the mermaid wasn't already in the game. Oh, I forgot to place the mermaid. Place the mermaid there. Panic. All Atlanteans on the island move inland to the next unflooded tile. Okay, that kind of sucks. That ruins my mermaid ability. All Atlanteans. The bot is not an Atlantean. And this goes like that. The griffin is not an Atlantean. That sucked. And lack of support. Counselors lose their abilities this round. Well, I already used it. So can't go back in time. All right. So there we go. Just a reminder. Here is the link if anybody wants to pop in. Feel free to pop in. All right, so now the mermaid does nothing because you have to be adjacent to her. This guy is going to build this component. This is the entropy drive. So it just generates resources. I can't control what resources, but it generates resources. Okay. This guy, I get mystic energy. All right, so one guy is going to go for ore. Now, one guy's going to go for gold. I need gold. All right, I'm going to spend one mystic energy to turn it to the other side. That's a 5, so this guy gets gold, which I will put here. And then this guy is going to build this. So, you know what I mean? Like, you could gamble and put guys in spaces. So this is the cognitive transfer. Draw 3 library cards and distribute them among the players. So right now, I get 3 library cards. 1, 2, 3. Scales of the Libra. At the end of the place Atlantean phase, you may place 1 or more Atlanteans in 2 opposite peninsulas. In no other peninsulas, gain 2. Okay, so that's not that great. Or another artifact, the crystal ball. At the start of each round, you may peek into the top card of the misfortune deck, then replace it. Artifacts, the celestial orrery. Once per round, when you draw a misfortune, instead draw 2. Choose 1 and keep that. I'm keeping. So these library cards. I got that. I manifested it through my helmet. Cool. So now this guy's going for ore. He needs to roll a 4. He rolls a 1. I will spend mystic energy to flip it to the other side, which makes it a 6. This ore is going to get turned into 2 Atlantium. And then all of these guys come back. I got a machine going right now. I got an efficiency machine. So let's see. Next round, I could build that crystal. I just need gold. And then this guy comes back to allow me to take 2 hologram cards for next turn. I'm just going to do that to remind myself. And now I got to flip over 3 tiles. All right. So the cities, you could hear the lamentations of their women as the city gets flipped. The mountains are getting flooded. And I'll do these hills because the rest of them are all 5s anyway. So there we go. 3. That sucked. All right. Now it's the beginning of the new round. I get 1 mystic energy and then 2 hologram powers. The big fat woman, because, healthy at any size. Gain 1 mystic energy. There we go. Atlanteans on a tile with the hologram gain these uses for the mystic energy. So I could actually transmute. So there we go. And then the channeler. Collect the spirit cards. Choose and play a spirit card from your hand. The hologram gains that ability until the end of the turn. Okay, cool. So here are the spirit cards. Oh, I forgot to get that magic item. Damn it. Randomly draw your first card from the unused. All right. Draw an additional Atlantean when exchanging ore in the gain 2 followers or. Okay, I'm going to even ore. So I'm just going to do that. So that's just going to give me 4. What is it? 4 volunteers. Yeah, 4 volunteers. So I get 4 temporary workers. I'll put the spirit cards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. That's cool. Just got a bunch of temporary workers. So that power is one shot. But the adept I'm going to put on the top because I got to remember. I'm so mad I forgot to get that magic item. Like the rules are simple, but you got to just remember all of this stuff. Okay. Oh, I forgot to roll this. All right, so I got a crystal from him. All right, I forgot to do that. All right, so there we go. So now it's the new round. I got to place everything. All right, so gonna need a lot of gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 7 more Atlantium. All right, so let's start placing everything. All right, so I'm gonna put her by the forge, and I'm gonna put a guy over here. I need to put a guy over here. Then, well, it doesn't matter where they go. I'll put a bot with him. I'll put him here because that's what they do, and I'll do that. So now I have a choice between ore or gold. I need lots of gold. So this guy will go here. Yeah, we need a lot of gold. So we'll do that. What else do we do? This guy's going to build a component. This guy's going to do the wild, crazy thing. This guy will power up, supercharge the hologram for next turn. And this guy... This guy will look for gold also. Oh, he can't because he's not in the Griffin's title. So this is ore. So we'll do this and we'll do this. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right. All right. Now I got to draw 4. I'm so mad I didn't get that artifact. I didn't understand what it did the first time I read it. Now I see. 2. Oh, what am I talking about? I still got 2. I still got 3 more guys to place. I'll get some crystal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, this is a special. That is a special, so he will cancel that. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use the Celestial Orrery now. So once per round, when I draw a misfortune, instead reveal 2 and choose 1. So these 2 are this one. So I got a hills or a controlled flood. So I got the hills. And when you draw your first misfortune card, you may discard it without the effect. Draw again. When you draw your first basic misfortune card, you may discard it without effect. I could spend 3 mystic energy and cancel this card. I could do that with the so there you go. I guess it's just I feel it's just good to not have anything. Plague. I've never seen this before. Each consular returns 1 Atlantean from play to their pool. Ooh, and I already counted a special one. So this guy's gonna come back. All right, that guy got sick. And the cities. The cities got flooded. The cities are almost gone. All right. Got a lot of people watching. Nobody say anything? Nobody wants to talk? Nobody wants to come in? Come on, talk to me, guys. I'm lonely. Right, so now I got to resolve my actions. I'll resolve this guy. I need a 5. All right, I got a 1. I'm going to use the Razor of KRS to flip it. 6. So I get a crystal. And this guy comes back. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, this guy will get some gold because I need 1 piece of gold. 2, I will spend. No, he's not with the bot, so I'll spend this to turn it to a 5. And this guy gets some gold, and I'll put the gold right there. This guy will go away, and that builds this piece. Okay. Oh, this is the Epiphanous Port. Discard the 2 top cards off the library to take 1 ore, or 3 cards for 1 gold, or 4 for 1 crystal. So this is, I don't know. I'm just using knowledge, turning knowledge, and I got 4 cards that I don't want to use these, so I'm probably going to be using that a lot. This guy over here, you just roll the dice and you randomly get a resource. 6 is a crystal. So there's no chance of failure, but you don't know what you're going to get. This guy will get me 2 powers for the hologram next time. I'm just doing this to remind myself. And let's deal with this. So the hologram is going to go for some ore. Nice. He gets some ore, and then this guy will turn the ore into... Oh, I get 2 mystic energy from the mermaid, and then 2 Atlantium. So now the hologram is going to go for more ore. 3. I will spend to turn the 3 into a 4. That's ore, and then this guy will turn the ore into Atlantium. So, all right, and then I will go for gold. And this guy allows me to get gold there, so that's gold. And then this is, I want gold. I love gold. So this guy gets gold. And this guy only needs a 2. And he gets gold. And then the mermaid. Come on back, mermaid. All right. That was a very productive round. That was a very productive round. Oh, you enjoy watching. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you watched. Oh, and don't forget the magic. My window is closed. My window is closed. I only have certain times to get the magic item. Or do I? You might be right. It's in the other rule book. You might be right. See, this is the rule book for the base game. The base game doesn't have like the allies and monsters and magic items. This is the rule book for the expansion. So, magic items. How do you get them? Place the magic item cards in their corresponding tokens near. Okay, so how do you get them? Do you just spend the resources and get them? Cosmic Gate. I think. I don't know how you get them. Alex, you want to just Google how to get magic items in Atlantis Rising? Because I don't want to cheat. Okay. All right. So I got to place everything. So can I build any components? Like, it looks like I could build this. It looks like I could build the spectral replicator, 2 gold and 1 crystal. So I'll put these workers leave. These workers are only temporary. So I will put this guy over here to build that component. That leaves me with 1 Atlantium, 1 crystal, 1 gold. So I need a lot of gold to build the spectral furnace. Oh, I got to build this first because that'll let me build this with 1 less component. Nice. All right, so I got to go all in on gold. Oh, what are my 2 powers? So I got a scholar. Search the artifacts that were removed from the game during the setup and choose one that contains the scholar icon. This round may... Okay, so I get to use an artifact just for this round. Whenever basic flood misfortune is... Oh, I can't use this because that's the power of my guy right now. I can't use the same... that was supposed to be removed. Each landing on a tile with the hologram may re-roll a single failed roll. Nice. Nice. So I get to temporarily use an artifact this turn. The crystal ball is the only one that makes sense. Okay. At the start of each round, you may peek at the top card of the misfortune deck, then replace it. All right. All right. So I'm gonna place all my guys. I need gold, so I'll put him here. I'll put the griffin here to allow us to get gold in them there. Mountains. I'll put the mermaid here because I'm going to load that up with people. So that'll allow me to get a lot of if that survives, I'll get a lot of mystic energy. I need lots of gold. Lots of gold. All right. I'm going to put 3 guys over here. That'll give me that'll just be ore. That'll just be ore because I don't have... So I want gold. So I'll put these 2 guys here. I'll put 3 guys there. I need gold. Gold, gold, gold. And then this... This guy will supercharge the hologram for next turn. And I will put the hologram with the bot. I'll put this guy with them because the priest will allow... The hologram's power will allow him to re-roll once. Okay. So I'm trying for this. So I need gold. I might as well put this Atlantium there. And I'll put this crystal here, and I'll put this crystal there. Okay. Okay, so magic items are built by placing landings on the cosmic gate, void space, and spending resources. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So I still might be able to build. In that case, this guy's going over here to build magic item. There we go. I could build that. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex. So that only allowed me to do it with 1 less component. All right. All right. So now I'm going to draw. So I'm going to use the crystal ball. I could look at this card, and if I don't like it, I could draw another one. I like this card, Red Skies. So that gets me this, and now I got 3 more cards, and I'm just going to discard the crystal ball now because I don't want to forget to do it. But the only reason why I was able to do that was because of the hologram's second ability. All right, receding waters. Nice, nice. Receding waters. That means we get. What do we want to pull back? What do we want to pull back? We'll pull back the forest. That was awesome. Okay, now the cities flood, and when you draw your first basic move, you may discard it without the effect to draw again. Okay. If you have the Cloak of Thalassa, when you draw basic flood, you may spend 3 mystic energy to cancel it. So I'm canceling the flood in the cities. Why? Because if it tells you to flood an area and there isn't, then the two adjacent get flooded. So I don't need that. I don't need that. And now the mountains. The mountains. Oh no. 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 I got all carried away. If you also have the Coke of Flassa once per turn, no. So this is doubly screwed. So the mountains flood. So that kills the mermaid. It's counterproductive, but she gets washed out to sea. So that goes back over there. And then this tile floods. All of these guys come over here. And that really messes up my turn. That really messes up my turn. Well, maybe not. Maybe these guys could still get the gold. All right. So now I'm gonna do. So this guy I'll pull back to supercharge the hologram. This guy will build this. That's the spectral replicator. I have to put 2 people, and the next round, if the hologram is on an island tile, it takes 3 times. So I'm going to supercharge the hologram next time. Supercharge it. And then this guy is going to build this magic item. Probably not the best move, but I want a magic item. Okay, so I got this magic item. I got to get a little tile. I just got to get up and get this little piece out of the box. You can still hear me. The box is right here. Oh, wow. It's funny. It was right on top. So this little piece represents the crystal sword. And what I got to do is just put it there so I know which guy has it so I can't cheat, you know? All right. So I still have the griffin. I feel really, I missed the mermaid already. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of gold. I don't think that's going to happen because I only got 3 guys there. Oh, man. But, oh, well. Oh, well. The past is the past. So the hologram is going to mine for gold. He rolls a 3. The other side would be a 4. So either way, I'm spending 2 mystic energy. I could spend 2 mystic energy to turn it to a 5, or I could spend. You know what? I'm not spending anything. The bot gives me +2 on that. So there you go. I'm using the bot. That gives me gold. I just gotta hope that I roll good there. Okay, 4. Now I spend 1 mystic energy and get gold. And now this, I need a 5. I rolled a 1. I'm going to spend 1 mystic energy, turn this into a 6, and then get that. Well, how did I do that? Don't forget, I have this artifact. I could spend 1 mystic energy to flip the die over to the other side. So I'm just going to put these here because this is what I'm going for. So I need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm hoping next round I could build that. All right. All right. So now I gotta flip over 3 tiles. The gods are pissed. So I'm gonna flip over this forest. Oh, that was already flipped over. So I'm gonna flip over these 2 forests. And I will flip over this forge. There we go. There we go. All right. New round. All right. So first thing, 1 mystic energy. And then the guardian. When in a tile with the same peninsula as the guardian is about to, you may prevent this tile from floating by returning the hologram to your pool without taking an action. So he could okay. Oh, in the same peninsula. So he doesn't even have to be there. That's cool. And the mystic. When another Atlantean on the same tile as the hologram fails their action, you may return the hologram to your pool without taking its own action. You may allow the... Oh, I see. So, okay, so the hologram could give up his action to make the other guy's action succeed. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. All right, so I got all my stuff. What do I want to do? Okay, first off, this guy is going to build this component. What do I need for the next? I got to start preparing for this. So I need ore. So the hologram makes everybody safe. So I'm going to put the hologram there. I'm going to put the bot with him. I'm going to put this guy right here. I'm going to put 3 guys right here. This guy is going to have the crystal sword. Oh, I don't have the mermaid, but I'll put him here, and I will put 3 guys right here. The mermaid was a great source of mystic energy. That's going to be... I was relying on her. All right. Oh, and I'm not supercharged. Oh, I gotta do other things. This is to supercharge him, and this... Oh, man. And this gives him 3 turns next round. Oh, man. I'm going to be... Hey, DC Miller. How you doing? I'm missing all this action. Yeah, come on over. Let's play a game. What is this comment? It's tough to find the gods. I want you to beat this game. I want to beat this game too. It's a really fun game. I really like it. It's really fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need at least 1 gold. I love gold. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I'm going to draw 5 because this lets me... Once per round, when you draw a misfortune, instead reel 2. So this is 100 hands. Roll the die, move all possible Atlanteans to the location based on this result. I could bounce this one, but 6. Everybody's going to the mountains. Well, we were mostly there. So that didn't really mess with anything. Okay. So I'm going to reveal 2. The Forges or the Sleeping Giant. I like the Giant. So I'm going to keep the Giant card. Okay. So that was the Celestial Oracle. It gave me the prophecy of the Sleeping Giant. For a randomly chosen wild peninsula, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the giant is sleeping over here. Okay. This round, increase all target numbers by 2. Next round, we can't go there. And at the beginning of the following round, I may flood that to... So I'm going to put that there to remind myself that. Nothing happens. The sea is calm. I get to shuffle that back in the deck. And unflood a tile. Yes, unflood a tile. Which one do I want to unflood? I will unflood. Well, I'll unflood this because I have to flood it next turn. Okay, so there we go. And then this I get to shuffle back into the deck. Hey, Pops is here. You trying to sink this place again? Nah, just the opposite. The gods are trying to sink it. I'm trying to survive. There's a link if you want to pop in, Pops. Scroll up. It's starred too, right? That means it should be there. Okay. All right. Tidal wave. I know. All right. All right. So that was the misfortune phase. So now I got to deal with all of this nonsense. All right. So this guy's going to get me some gold, and he has +2. So he's using the Griffin, and he's using the crystal sword. Nice. So this guy gets me some gold, which I could put here, which then allows this guy to build this component. The spectral furnace. Oh, okay, I'm not going to build this because this round, as a free action, I could build another component for 1 less. So I'm not going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm not going to build it until I have enough stuff to almost build that. Okay, so this guy will come back, and that'll allow the hologram to have 2 powers. Okay, I got to remember that the I got to shuffle up the hologram powers, and I got to. Okay, so that's for next round. I have 2 powers, and then these guys are going to come back. The hologram could go 3 times. So you got to remind me that the hologram could go 3 times. So this guy is going to go for gold. 2, and I'll spend the mystic energy to turn the die into a 5. So that'll give me gold. I'll put it right here. This guy is going to go for gold. 1, I'll spend my last mystic energy to turn it to a 6. So that'll be gold. And then I need 1 more gold. So the bot. And then there we go. That last one is going to be ore, so I can make Atlantium next turn. There we go. So that's all my workers. That's all my workers. Okay, next round I can't go to the hills because we got a sleeping giant waking up. They wake up groggy. Tidal wave. You've been live for like 4 hours. Time to get out of the chair. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. All right, so oh yeah, I got a flood 3. I got a flood 3. This Griffin will come back. So the forge 1, 2, 3. Atlantis is shrinking. Here's the new round. What are my new powers? The champion, when the hologram is on the flood, all Atlanteans on that tile may immediately. Okay, cool. And the astrologer. Okay, cool. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna put those 2 powers there so I don't forget. I also have to remember that the hologram could go 3 times. So I need. Okay, so I need 2 bars of Atlantium. All right, so I'm going to put these 2 guys here. All right, I will put him here. Hologram. Put this there, and I'll put these 2 guys there just in case. I can't go here because of the giant. This guy will go here with his crystal sword. He will go here. And I'll put the bot there too. And these 2 guys will give the 2 powers, but next turn I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get that. Okay, that seems good. All right, so yeah, 3. Did I not do the 3 times? Did I not do the 3 times? Yes, I didn't. I didn't do the 3 times. So Okay, so he gets 2 more gold from last turn. Is that right, Alex? Am I cheating? I don't want to cheat. I'll wait a couple of seconds for you to tell me. Did I forget the hologram 3 times? Oh, for this time. For this time. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't want to cheat. All right. So let's. Okay. I'm gonna draw 2 because the orrery. So I'm gonna. So this is spur the cycle. So I'm gonna discard this. But even if you discard it, you got to shuffle. Com Cs. Well, I have Com Cs. So now I have to shuffle and do 3 more cards. That's what spur the cycle is. It means you got to reshuffle the deck. These go away. He only has 1 power this turn, but he goes 3 times. Okay. It's hard to shuffle. It's hard to shuffle. We need a Vegas guy. Oh, I did have 3 guys over here. Oh no. I just put them in this time. I think I'm getting sleepy. Okay. All right. So now I got to draw 3 misfortune cards. 1, 2, 3. I already used the Celestial Orrery. So Com Cs, and I already put 1 Com C back. So I can't do it again. When you may discard it without effect and draw again. You also have you draw basic flood. You may the hills. Do I want to discard this and try something else? Nah. Lamea. 1 counselor must remove 1 Atlantean from play that is alone on a location. Wow. The Lamea just kills one of your guys who's alone. Luckily, nobody is alone. Wow. I just escaped a tragedy. Wow. One of them is dead. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Alex. I do that. I'm just getting sleepy. All right. Wow. I can't believe that. So now I'm going to flood this extra tile. And that allows me to recruit the giant. Okay. So now I have the giant on my team. Okay. So I'll show you what the giant does. Here's the giant. Place the giant on 2 spaces in a wild peninsula. When taking actions, roll it and total 2 dice, then divide by the total number, counting down. So, all right, I'll do the giant first to show you. Okay, so this card goes away. So the giant gives me 2 dice. I add them together 4. 4 divided by 5 is nothing. So the giant did nothing for me. So, but I get to do that every turn. So this piece of ore, this guy will turn into some Atlantium. Okay. This guy is going to go for a piece of ore. He rolls an ore. This guy will turn it into Atlantium. Oh, I forgot to put a guy here. How stupid of me. All right. So the hologram is going to... This guy is going to get a piece of ore. I will spend my last mystic energy to turn it to a 5. So now we have a piece of ore. And the hologram is going to go 3 times to get gold, because the griffin's with them, you can get gold. And he whiffs, and I have nothing to modify the dice with. So the hologram went so fast, he didn't do anything, and I'll bring back the griffin with me. And now This guy has +2 to get a crystal, so I need a 4. So he gets a crystal. He used that sword. I really like that sword. And he has the bot, so he also only needs a 4. And then he gets a crystal. All right. So I'm going to start putting things on the power component. All right. These guys, let the hologram go 3 times. Next turn. So I gotta put something to remind me. Oh, there we go. I know what I'm gonna do. Is a marker that says ×3. So I'll put it's on the hologram so I remember. All right, there we go. All right. So beginning of the turn, I get 1 mystic energy. The hologram's power this time is the Aquanaut. You may place the hologram on any flooded tile. I know where I'm. No, okay. That tile is available for use this round by anyone. Following usual placement rules. When any tile in that peninsula floods, that tile. Okay. All right. So, first thing, this guy is going to build. Okay, so we're going to build this, which allows me to build this as a free action. Okay. This guy is going to mine. The giant is going to go here with the griffin. This guy will go over here. We're getting a lot of gold. We're getting gold and ore. I also need 2 crystals. So I'll put the hologram here. He's going to go 3 times to get crystals. I'm going to put the bot with him. And I'm going to put this guy over here. We need crystals. He's refining that. This guy will go with him to refine. These 2 will supercharge the hologram, and he will take the crystal sword, and he'll go for gold. But everything over there is. Yep. Don't forget to put someone on the components area. Yeah, I remember this time. All right, so now here's the orrery. Allows me to draw 2 cards, and I get to pick one. All right, so if I take the forges, those guys get flooded and they lose their action. If I take the forest, I'm safe. Okay, so that was the first one. Now I'm going to take the other 3. Calm Seas, and I get to shuffle that back in the deck. Cities. Okay, the last of the Atlantean cities is destroyed, which is dangerous because if I get cities again, then I got to flood 2 more. The hills. And there's nothing I could do about it. Oh, when you resolve your first Calm Seas card, when you draw your first basic misfortune card, you may discard it without effect and draw again. Okay, I don't want the hills. The forest. That's even worse. I should have just. Okay, so these guys all get screwed. See, I need to start praying and getting mystic energy. That was bad. Okay, so these guys will come back. They'll supercharge the hologram for next round. This guy is going to build this component. The spectral furnace. All counselors may build 1 unbuilt component this round as a free action, spending 1 fewer of each required resource. Oh, wow. So I don't need this. Oh, wow. So these all come back, and this gets built. All right, and this is the Spirit's seal. Cancel a misfortune. If it is a special misfortune, return these. Oh, cool. Cool. All right, so now I'm going to start. I gold this. So I need one gold. I need one Atlantium. All right, so this guy will turn this into one Atlantium. The giant is going to mine for gold. So 8 divided by 4 is 2, so he gets 2 gold. That's how the giant works. This guy is going to mine for ore, and I'll spend that to flip that over to a 6. So he gets, oh, I have ore here. All right, so he gets gold instead. And then this ore will transform into one Atlantium from up there. And this guy is going to go for gold. He rolls that. He has the crystal sword. So that gets him gold. Okay, so let's allocate this now. 2 crystal. That, I got gold. Okay, so the only thing I'm missing is 2 mystic energy. So next round, I got to get 2 mystic energy, and I win the game. All right, all right. So now I have to suffer 3 floods. Okay. Okay, 3 floods. So we got the forge. 1. The forge, because we don't need it. 2. And we're not going to the library. 3. Sorry. All that knowledge, all this lost knowledge of Atlantis. All right, so now we've got the new round. There's 1 mystic energy. All right. The hologram's power this round is the emissary. Any island that's containing the hologram will support an additional worker. Okay, so that's good. That's good. So the giant is not really going to help me, so we'll put the giant over here. You're going to go for gold. I need to put one guy over here to build. And everybody's going to come here. We'll put that here. We'll put that there. Everybody's going to come here. And we're going to worship. We're going to worship. Even the bot, even though the bot doesn't help. Okay, so we're going to worship now. I could still lose. So I'm going to draw 2 for my first card. And I'm going to discard Catastrophic Flood. Instead, I'll have Red Skies. Gain 1 mystic energy. And if I spend 3, I can get the mermaid. And now I got 3 cards to deal with. The mountains. The mountains will flood. All right, so the mountains flood. So the giant and the griffin, they get displaced. Calm seas, and that gets shuffled back in. And the forests flood. No, did I just lose? When you draw your first basic misfortune, you may discard it without effect. So I'm going to discard it without effect. And Red Skies. We just won. We just won because of the clasp of Pontus. We just won. All right. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to get 11 mystic energy. I'll put 2 over here. This guy builds the gate or the power component, whatever you want to call it. And we escape into this paradise. Can you see that? So that we go into another continent or another dimension and we win. We win. 4 times the charm. Fourth time is the charm. So I'm going to disconnect this camera. There you go. Can you hear me? So there you go. Yeah, I finally won. So I'll put this game away, retire it for a little while. I might go back to Final Girl, but I probably won't be doing much because of going back to work. Oh, I forgot about the Griffins area. I should have went there. If you go to the Griffins area, you got to send 2 workers. You roll 2 dice, and if you roll 10 or higher, you can recruit the Griffin, or you could steal a treasure. Oh, so this would have been 3 artifacts. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But there you go. Anything anybody want to say before I shut this down? That was fun. Hour and a half. I finally beat this thing. When I got this combination of artifacts, I knew I was going to win. I just knew it. I just knew I was going to win. So there you go. All right. Do you know what and where you? Yeah, I know where I'm going, and my duties will be an electrician. I used to be in charge of supplies, but I was gone for 3.5 months, so somebody else is in charge of supplies. So I'm just going to be a regular worker, not in charge of supplies anymore. I'll probably be the backup guy when that guy goes on vacation or furloughs and stuff like that, because I've been doing it for 4 years. But it's his job now, It's the way the cookie crumbles. But I'm going back, which I'm happy, because I could take the train. I don't want to drive. I know I'm sounding like a baby, but I passed out while driving. I'm getting nervous about driving. And, so I could wake up, just take the train, and then sleep for an hour, because that's how long the train ride is, and just get another hour's sleep. And on the way home, I either read or I take another nap on the way home. Sometimes when you worked up that 1 hour, I got a lot done. That was like a lot of talking to Renzo, checking out art, doing stuff like that. Because most of the stuff on to make a comic book you could do on your phone. The only thing that I come home and do on my big computer is transfer files. You know what I mean? And when it's time for so I that I need to do on my regular computer. I read, I'll bring a book to work and read on the train. Usually if I read on the train, I'm sleeping. So there you go. So my buddy's picking up my monthly ticket, because I have to pick up the monthly ticket in Jamaica, because there's a machine in Jamaica that rolls the air train in. Otherwise, that's $16 a day. So it's $314 for the Long Island Railroad, and then it would be $16 a day. But if you buy that ticket in Jamaica, it's for the construction workers, so that we could just go through the air train without paying. So my buddy's picking me that up. I got to give him the money on a Sunday. So that's the train is the best way to commute. I enjoy it. Yeah, I just park. It's like a 7-minute drive to the train station. Now they opened up a Tim Hortons on the way. I could pick up a cup of coffee, and then I get to work. I got a half hour before work. I change my boots, drink my coffee. I don't mind that. So there you go. That's work. I think there's a lot of overtime. I don't know if I'm ready for that. So who knows about overtime? But it'll be nice to work, because I've been broke. 3.5 months out of work, man. I got no savings left, so I gotta build that back up again. All right. So I'm shutting down. Happy Halloween for everybody. Thanks. 40 people watching. Thank you, guys. All right. I'm gonna go tomorrow, or today, however you want to look at it, Friday. I'm gonna have it's clobbering time around 8:00. And that's going to be vampires versus werewolves. I figure that'll be a good Halloween-y thing. And I don't know what I'm going to do for Sunday Comics yet. And then my next live chat is Tuesday. I forget who I'm talking to. So I'll see you. All right. Bye-bye.